Welcome back, animation fans! Get ready for a sugar rush because today we're diving into the craziest, most delicious theme park disaster you've ever seen. Imagine this, a brand new roller coaster made entirely of solid chocolate, promising the ride of a lifetime. What could possibly go wrong? Well, strap in because everything is about to go deliciously, hilariously wrong. Our story starts at the grand opening of Chococoaster, the world's first and only chocolate roller coaster. The sun is shining, the crowd is cheering, and the smell of cocoa fills the air. Our heroes, a group of thrill-seeking friends, are first in line. Their eyes wide with excitement, the coaster car, shaped like a giant truffle, clicks into place. The safety bar, a massive licorice stick, lowers down. The ride operator, a man with a suspiciously sticky mustache, gives a thumbs up. The ride begins with a slow, clackety climb up a hill of dark chocolate, dotted with white chocolate chips. So far, so good. But as they reach the peak, things get weird. The operator, distracted by a giant lollipop, accidentally spills his super caffeinated energy drink all over the control panel. Sparks fly, the gears grind, and the coaster, instead of going down the gentle slope, lurches forward and shoots off at lightning speed. The machinery whirs and buzzes, and the once gentle ride turns into a high-speed, out-of-control chocolate rocket. The first drop is so fast it literally melts the track. The riders scream, but their screams are mixed with laughter as they're sprayed with liquid chocolate. They zip through a loop-de-loop made of caramel, which stretches and flings them even faster. They plunge through a tunnel of nougat, getting stuck for a moment before bursting out the other side, completely covered in a sticky, sweet mess. One rider tries to take a selfie, but his phone gets plastered with a marshmallow, creating the most confusingly sweet photo ever. The entire park is in chaos. The ride is now a blur of brown, flying through sections it was never supposed to reach. It crashes through a cotton candy stand, creating a pink and brown cloud of sugary fluff. The riders are no longer just people. They're moving sculptures of chocolate, caramel, and nougat. One guy has a giant gummy bear stuck to his head like a helmet. A girl has licorice whips for hair. They look ridiculous, and it's absolutely amazing. Seeing the disaster unfold, the park's rescue team springs into action. But this isn't your normal rescue team. It's a group of pastry chefs armed with giant spatulas, piping bags, and nets made of spun sugar. Their mission: to safely stop the coaster and rescue the chocolate-covered passengers. Their first attempt involves creating a giant wall of sponge cake to soften the landing. The coaster plows right through it, sending crumbs flying everywhere and adding another layer to the riders' sweet coating. Their next plan is even more absurd. They try to slow the coaster down by spraying it with massive streams of whipped cream from fire hoses. For a second, it seems to work. The coaster slows, sliding on the creamy track, but it just makes everything more slippery and delicious. The riders are now sliding around in a sea of whipped cream, laughing uncontrollably as they try to catch dollops in their mouths. The rescue mission has turned into a massive, mobile desert party. Finally, the head chef has a brilliant idea. He knows the coaster is programmed to stop at the finish line, which is shaped like a giant chocolate bar. The problem is, the coaster is going way too fast to stop in time. So, what do? They decide to move the finish line. The entire team of chefs, using all their strength, pushes and slides the giant chocolate bar finish line further down the park, creating a longer runway. It's a race against time as the runaway coaster barrels towards them. With a final, heroic push, they get the finish line into position just as the coaster screeches towards it. The coaster hits the finish line, skids through a giant pile of sprinkles they set up as a brake, and finally comes to a stop. Silence falls for a moment, and then the park erupts in cheers. The riders, looking like abstract art made of candy, stumble out of the car. They're sticky! They're a mess! But they're all laughing! And what happens next? Instead of panicking, the park owner declares it the Great Chocolate Celebration. Everyone grabs spoons and starts feasting on the delicious wreckage. The riders become local legends, the chocolate champions. The failed roller coaster becomes the park's most popular attraction. Not as a ride, but as a giant, interactive desert buffet. It's a sweet ending to a wild, wild ride. What did you think of this crazy chocolate adventure? Let us know your favorite part in the comments below. And if you love hilarious animated stories like this one, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.